Hello, guys. My name is Amaka Jewel, and I am known as the High Jump Queen. So, like I said in my last story, so one day, with all this boha, all this plenty problem, no sleep, no anything, no improvements per se, no rapid improvement. And one day, my in-law walked in on me, was lying down on the bed, helpless, filled. My face was filled with despair, with fear, with worry, with anxiety because of that operation. And he came in one day and he said that he had an uncle who had also suffered had these same symptoms, and that somebody introduced them to a particular food that is from Ghana. And we went looking for this food, this particular food that will help me. First, for me to sleep, I needed to sleep. And secondly, I needed energy. I didn't have strength. I was always very weak. I suffered fatigue. I couldn't walk long distances, even though it was recommended for me. I'm not going to tell us about the food in this episode. So if you want to know about that food, you're going to inbox me. And I'm going to tell us about that food some other time. And so the day I took that meal, guys, guess what? I couldn't even finish a cup. I slept off as though I was injected with heavy dose of a sleeping pill. And I slept very well for the first time in over 6 months. I slept for hours. Even it was shocking that my in-law was surprised. He said he thought something had happened to me when he came out and still saw that I was sleeping. And when I woke up that day, I was different. I looked calm. I had energy. I could walk home from my sister's house to my dad's house. I could walk home, which I couldn't do before without being assisted. And so I continued with this meal. My diet was altered a little, and I was placed on this meal. At this time, I was still on the drugs. Why I was still on this meal? But there was a difference. I felt better. And so I knew God had answered my prayer because, it was so fearful because a lot of people I knew within that period that I was sick, even while I was sick, I had news of people who I knew them that have passed from one illness or the other. People I know one on one that I was close to. The news of people dropping dead, people collapsing, all brought fears. But Jehovah intervened. And this meal made me sleep. And because I could sleep, I began to get better. Yes.